busiest exits at the airport. So it's quite quiet. I'm just walking now from the entrance of the airport towards where I'm going to meet my tour guide. It's really, really quiet, guys. I'll show you that. Right, it looks like it might be out there exits. Maybe they're not allowed to come through, so I'll just go. It is a bit of a walk. Let's see. This is gonna be fun. Right here. Hi. Do you speak English? You know parking C?
B, parking P. C.
On the other side. Parking C.
This is parking C.
Oh.
Is somebody come here?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Do you have this number?
Yeah, I think so.
Come here. There's parking, there's cars, and this you can call him to come here to pick it up.
Okay.
This is park C.
Okay, thank you. Guys, I did find the driver. So, little story time. As I was standing thinking, how am I gonna get out of this one? This boy, well, youngish man, came over me and he said, "Do you want a Wi-Fi?" I was like, "Yeah, make a call." So he said he spoke really good English, and I think he was practicing because he said he's student. So he asked me if I've got the number for the guy who was coming to pick me up, Sadim, and I said yeah. So he called him. We were standing at like two opposite places, and yeah, so he came and met me, so which was good. I was still scratching my head how I'm gonna maneuver that one. So we're just leaving the airport now, making our way. Yeah, we are 1.5 hour, or well, halfway point now between Bamyan and Kabul. Yes, between Kabul and Bamyan. So we've driven here about half a journey. I think the whole journey is going to take us 4 hours. So because it's Ramadan here in Afghanistan this week, Samit, my tour guide, suggested that because I'm only here for a few days, I'm only here like literally 4 days, 3 nights, 4 days, that we drive straight to Bamyan and do Bamyan and then work our way towards Kabul so that I don't miss my flight on Sunday. At least I'm around, Kabul area by Sunday. So yeah, it's been literally, I haven't been shooting anything. I've just been listening to him telling me all about like the history, basically what's been happening in Afghanistan since the Taliban took over, and obviously briefly before that, and really like how like the Afghan people are living, and like what work he does and how long it's been. Like we've been chatting non-stop. You know me, I can talk for England. Waiting for the truck to pass is so loud. Yeah, so basically, yeah, this is, as I've said, this is the first stop we've stopped. Yeah, I've just been listening to him, and so far so good. I haven't felt, I did like panic a little bit on the first stop. We've only had two stops we've had been stopped by the Taliban. And the first time I managed to sneak my phone and take a picture, because he did advise that I don't use camera on stopping points for security reason. We could be in trouble. But I did sneak a picture of them checking my paperwork, like the permits and also the my passport. And basically where we are now, it's like a stopping point, I suppose. Let me show you guys around quickly. So literally there's not much. There's really not much around. Just mountains and little shops. I'm gonna turn the camera as well around so you can see. As you can see, there's still a bit of snow on the mountains, and it's beautiful. It's a little bit colder here compared to Kabul. Kabul was quite hot when I arrived. You can feel here there's a lot of breeze, there's mountains and stuff, but also there's like some few shops, so I'm assuming that'll be like their little metro, not metro, like our little Tesco back home, because I can see some cooking oil over there and bits and bobs, and it's all basically around the mountains. And let me quickly show you guys this behind me. I haven't seen a lot of these in a while. Guys, that's a school, that one, that beautiful blue building. And then if I show you, if I turn around, I'll turn.
And this is the guide.
Oh, that's Summit, my God. Say hello.
Hello.
Anybody wants to come to Afghanistan? That's a guy for you. I will put his details on this video, or you can DM me on Instagram. Just local houses in between the mountains, obviously. He's told me one thing I've learned something. When there's flags like that, it means somebody's buried there, isn't it? If there's flags, yeah. Yeah, so it's like a cemetery, as you can see. You know, guys, the village that I've just shown you, Samad just said something really interesting now, because he's saying with all the snow, in summer months, if I were to come back here, this whole area will literally be a different area, because you still have the snow up at the top of the mountains, which will stay there until the following winter. But around the landscape, there'll be greens, like greenery, like the flowers blooming, green grass. It'll be totally different, which I find surprising, given if I'm looking at it now, I'm like, how the hell? But yeah, it'll be interesting. It'll be really interesting to see that. So maybe if I come back next time in the future, whenever, if I were to come back to Afghanistan, I'll try and come around those summer months so I can see the difference in sort of like landscape between the winter time and the summertime. So yeah, like I told you guys, he's he's giving me the information, and I'm just absorbing. But it's been quite a nice drive. Reach Bamyan, and my tour guide has gone out with my passport to register me and sort out the permits and everything else. So yeah, that's where we are. Checkpoint, I think it's the last checkpoint basically. Yeah.
Back to
Green tea, please. We've stopped for lunch. Just ordered. That's our driver over there, which I'm gonna ask his name because I forgot the name.
His name is Alim.
Alim is our driver. You've done a wonderful job today. No bumps, no bruises so far. Yeah, so we're gonna eat, and excited to try Afghani food.
And I'm going to...
Yes. Yeah, and I'm gonna have tea, which I did have at the embassy, so I'm familiar with that one, what it tastes like. So I went with the green tea. So we're gonna eat and make our way to wherever we're going. I'm not sure where but we are. This is Bamyan, isn't it? Yeah, so we're gonna eat and then move along. Myself and Samid, the tour guide, we are both tired. He's been up since early. I've been up as well since 12 o'clock, and then I was at the airport for 1 o'clock, which I could have really used that hour sleep because my flight was until 4:30. So I was sitting at the airport by the gate for 3 hours, 4 hours. So yeah, I need my sleep tonight. And some Afghan tea.
Green tea.
Thank you. City of the Screams, guys. We are hiking up, going all the way up there. How long is it gonna take us to get up there?
Because if we walk like this,
3 hours.
No, it's fast. It's like 150 meters.
What's that in minutes? An hour?
Yeah, wow.
Okay.
Including photographs.
Oh, okay. I just checked in at the hotel in Bamyan, where we're staying for the night. Good job, I bought these from the last hotel in Dubai. I'm going to quickly show you around what it's looking like. And, oh God, I am so dusty. I am so dirty. Yeah, let me quickly show you guys a quick room tour of my room. And I'm waiting for tea now. And then I said in about probably 2 hours, I'm going to shower. And then I'm going to bed with the book. Okay, so here we go. Is the door when you come in. And I'll just walk toward the door and then I can show you the overview. So as you come in, this is the bedroom. Take king size, double king size, I think. And then there's a chair there, 2 windows with some views, and I've got telly. My voice is going again. And then you've got a place there to hang things. And then when you look the side of the room, you've got the wardrobes there, and there's me there, the mirror. You can look at yourself, and then we are back to the door. And then over here, as we walk in, opposite the main door, you've got your bathroom door. I'll show you my bath. So, yeah, this is the situation. Yep. Shower. Okay. Toilets needs a bit of bleach, but it is what it is. Okay. And then I'll show you the views then from outside. I will take you guys outside maybe tomorrow morning when I'm well rested and the weather is looking fabulous. But I've got 2 windows here. And all I'm seeing is obviously the mountains. And yeah, it's got a beautiful garden though. We'll have a look properly tomorrow. It's now, I think, 10 to 5 or 5 o'clock. Let me have a look. What time it is? It's 10 to 5. Yeah, we had to cut the tour a bit short because I couldn't keep my eyes open anymore. I've been up since midnight when I left Dubai. Flew here at 4 a.m. and it's now 5 o'clock, so I gotta listen to my body. So I'm gonna rest now, shower, rest, and then hopefully tomorrow I'm gonna wake up refreshed and ready to start the day. Morning, guys. Day 2 in Afghanistan, and I've just had a shower, getting ready, and they've just knocked to bring my breakfast, so I'm gonna quickly have my breakfast because it's an early start today. It's only just gone 8 o'clock, so I'm gonna have my breakfast and then bless the gentleman who brought my breakfast. Though when the other guy came to do the fire for me this morning at about 7, I think it was, or just before 7, because it's quite cold in Bamyan, he left something open and it's been smoky, and he's just opened the windows, but at least I'm in a nice warm room. Yeah, so quick breakfast, and then we are making way to still another part of Bamyan, and then I think we're gonna go to the lake as well, if I'm not mistaken, and then from there later today, and then we're gonna start heading back towards Kabul. So let me quickly show you what I'm having for breakfast, or what they've brought for me for breakfast. That was the bathroom door. I kind of was like, what's that? So for breakfast we've got an omelette. I think it's like a vegetable omelette, and this is, I'm not sure if I have to drink this. It just says cream, or it could be milk, semi-fat cream. Not sure. What's this? Oh, that's cream cheese. I think that's cream cheese for the bread. Fresh bread. That looks like sugar, I think. And then I think he brought me a big jar of Afghan tea. Not that I need a big jar, but I'm gonna quickly eat now. My bag is semi-packed. Oh, let me show you guys the morning views from my room. Absolutely stunning. There's a net there, so I don't know if you can see this clear, but the view is literally a mountain. Last night, that room over there had some lights, almost like party lights. So I don't know if it's like a guard thingy, and I can see shoes. Whether the staff that works here uses that, I don't know. And there's a similar one on the other end there. On the other end there. Yeah, pretty much big garden. You can start seeing the greens and the flowers starting to come out. You can see the farmers from here. They're already starting to work, because soon all this area is going to be green. Sada was saying, with that beautiful background mountain. So yeah, sure, it's going to be pretty awesome. And there's some, anyway, let me eat. Guys, unfortunately today it is raining, but you know what they say about the rain? Rain is a blessing and good luck. So that's how I'm gonna take it. Goodbye house, see you later. There's the guest house where we're staying over there in the mountain, and it's like a local village. Sada is telling me that this morning he woke up with a sore throat. So I've given him my cold, and I've told him we've got a saying that says sharing is caring, so he can have a little bit of my cold. But I was warm all night. I had my hot water bottle, I had my stove going, and I had tons of blankets, so happy days. To get to the lake, so we're gonna see what it looks like. It's literally freezing and snowing, but we've just stopped by the lake. Well, we're going to the lake, but there's a view here from up at like a top point, so we've just stopped and I'm gonna have a quick look. It's really nice. Freezing, absolutely freezing. It was cold. My shoes go mad. Go mad. It's really cold, isn't it? Really cold.
You're not used to this weather.
No, I am, but it's a different kind of cold, isn't it?
Yeah.
It is like bitter cold. You know this gentleman here, this guy with the hat. Is that like a typical Afghan hat he's wearing?
Yeah, from the north it's called.
Ah.
So, we had a guy by the name of Ahmed Masood.
Yeah.
He was leader of resistance force against the Soviet Union.
Yep.
When the country was invaded, he started to fight against them, and he was wearing this type of hat, and he became famous. This type of hat became more famous from that time.
Ah.
Now the Taliban took power everywhere, mostly turban, but before it was all this hat.
Ah, I see. Yeah, because I saw quite when I was in Pakistan, I saw quite a few. Remember when I said to you, can you tell if somebody's a Taliban or not? I think it was just the way they were dressed with these hats and long, yeah. And my friend was like, how do you know? I said, well, I'm just guessing, but now it makes sense. It makes sense, yeah.
But this hat with the one from Pakistan, same material, but it's the design is a little different.
Ah, okay.
Like waves around,
Yeah.
but this is
How are you? No, I'm alone. I travel a lot alone, yeah, so I do a lot of solo traveling. Yeah, 5 weeks ago I was in Pakistan.
You know, out of the country, lots of people they are thinking that Afghanistan is why?
That is why people like us want to come. So the more people come, the side of
That's the good point that you have sprayed over there out of the country and it gets vacuum. Yeah.
walking around town now. We've done all the excursions for today, and from here we're going to be heading back to the guest house. It's still raining and it's still cold. Streets are a little bit quiet because obviously it's a holiday after Ramadan celebration, so there's not a lot of people out, so it's nice to just walk freely without being overwhelmed. So it's our last day today here in Bamyan, and then tomorrow morning we're gonna head back to Kabul, because obviously, if you remember, I did not stay in Kabul when I landed. We made our way straight here, which was a good idea actually, because it ended up raining today. Yesterday was a good day when we arrived, so we managed to do quite loads yesterday, but today it's been raining and snowing. We still did everything that we had planned, and I was warm. It's just that the water, obviously, if you're carrying equipment like cameras and phones, sometimes a little bit So yeah, that's where we're at now. From here then we're gonna go for lunch. I think he's asked the guys at the guest house to cook us some chicken curry. He said I have to try the Afghan chicken curry, which is what I'm gonna do then when we get back, because I am starving. It's been a good day. Yes, it's been a good day, but I'm also ready to take all these muddy boots and these dirty clothes and have a shower, get in my pajamas and crawl in bed with the book until tomorrow. Just got back and I have showered, and they've just brought my lunch, which is some chicken curry and some Afghan bread and a big pot of tea, a big flask of tea. I'm just trying to dry the clothes I was wearing here before shoving them in my suitcase, and I'm drying my boots as well, which I've washed off all the mud. And they also made the fire for me, which the room is so cozy right now. I can't really complain about that. So I'm gonna start eating now, and then I'm gonna read the book. It's only, let me see what the time is. It's only 4 o'clock, which is good. See, when he comes back, I'm gonna ask him to do my hot water bottle for me. At least I came prepared. And then I've got some fruit. Happy days. Yeah, let me eat, and then like I said, I'm gonna read, and then I will catch up with you guys probably in the morning, because we're gonna leave at 8 o'clock to make our way back to Kabul. I've got a full day tomorrow in Kabul, so if we leave at 8, we should be there by 12, because about 4 hours. Should be there by 12, and then I'll spend the whole day in Kabul, and then Sunday morning my flight is at 9, so happy days. Right, I'll speak to you guys then tomorrow. We're filling up the car, guys. When we stopped, I was like, what are we doing? But that's just the old way of doing it, I think. So you see these sort of like makeshift petrol station, or yeah, that's what I would call it. Got big drums with fuel in them, so you can just do it the old way. I suppose there's some sort of like a garage stop or something, I'm assuming. There you go. There we go, he's filling up. Happy days. Yeah, it's like 8:30 in the morning now. We are leaving Bamyan. It's a dry day today compared to yesterday, which is good, and the streets are a little bit busy, which means it's back to business for a lot of people. We are gonna drive now 4 hours to back to Kabul, and which is my last day in Kabul, and tomorrow I fly home via Dubai. I've quite enjoyed my the 2 days I've spent here in Bamyan. Even though it was raining yesterday, it was still beautiful, and I got to do everything. So see that gentleman has putting chains on the tires, I'm assuming. This is crazy. It's a long queue, but I think what's also because it's a two-way traffic, so some cars are coming this way, and
also some of the cars that are weaker, they need to put chain.
okay.
It takes a long time.
Oh wow. I'm saying a little prayer. I don't know, guys. People are, getting out and they are putting chains in their cars, like on the front wheels, and because it's been Eid, like celebration, so everybody is heading towards, Kabul, but also other places. So I don't know how long this is gonna take. And also because it's a small road, so it's like a two-way road, so it's like a give and take kind of like traffic flow that's also making it very slow. There's a gentleman there who's now stuck in the snow, and I think they're trying to push him out. Bless. Yeah, so they are trying to push him out now because I think he drove on the side and he got stuck. So they're literally using fingers to actually try and dig him out. Now it's our car that's causing traffic because my driver is on his way coming back here. Can you see him? He was just helping. He's over there. Yeah, that's him coming. That's my driver here. So he's gonna try and move the car because we are blocking traffic and everyone's staring now. They are still sort of like pushing him, I don't know, out of the ice, or we are moving forward. Absolutely. Oh, he's literally just deep in the snow now. Traffic, but we are moving. We are moving. This is incredible. Absolutely incredible. Some people are walking. Oh, careful. I just find it so fascinating. Like, that didn't even last like 10 minutes. Yes, we are stuck again now because I think some more people are stuck at the front. But in my head, as I'm seeing all this, people are wearing sandals like normal clothes. If it was back in the UK with the snow, people would be panicking. Like we tend, when we get snow, we tend to panic a lot. And I think here it's just fascinating that they just deal with it. And, you know, it's one of those things, like just get on with it. There's no big tractors to clear the snow. There's no shovels. People don't have shovels in the back of their cars or scrapers. It's basically just chains which they put on the front of the wheels, and they're not even like big chains, they're like tiny chains. I think maybe they give like a better grip on the wheels. Yeah, and they just move along.
Sleeping.
Yeah,
It prevents the chain from sleeping on the snow.
Okay. Yeah, so that's it really. So but it's just been fascinating to see and just to experience the whole thing. I will never ever complain about the snow ever again. I'll just deal with it next time I'm stuck in snow. I'll just call AAA, I suppose. Not that they will come out anyway if they snow. Yeah. Surprisingly, also at the moment there is no black ice. I can't see any black ice like on the floor, like on the road, not the floor. So maybe that's why I suppose cars are not slippering. But obviously if you drive towards on the side of the road and there's thicker snow, you do get stuck, like we saw earlier with the other car. So hopefully we're gonna move again. And but it's beautiful. I was saying to Sada, it's like that in the movie, I think the Narnia movie. So I said to him to Google it because he's not familiar with it, so he can see what it's like. It's so white, and so with the sun reflecting on the snow, it's like your eyes are getting affected, but it's beautiful to see. A bit chilly, cold, windy, but I'm not freezing, which is strange. So yeah, we'll wait and see how we get out of this one. There's two of them. Right, we are slowly moving, but there's three now. There's 3 trucks right at the top there which are coming.
Now the road is really blocked.
Is it?
Yeah, if they come here.
I hope we'll be able to get out before they come here. They need to stay there until everybody has gone past. See guys, if there's 3 trucks at the top there, and if they drive this way, we are buggered. So I'm hoping we can clear off here before they drive this way. Right, the Taliban is here, guys. Can you see? Look. And some of them, I think they're coming to try and help.
They're asking them cars to move and get aside.
The ones that are putting chains.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully that's gonna be helpful. Somebody with authority. Oh my gosh, no. These trucks are coming down now. Oh God. I hope they're not gonna block the way even more. Yeah. Hopefully, I was saying hopefully with a person with authority, people might listen to just move on the side so those who can pass, because we're literally at a standstill now. But I can see at the front some cars are moving. I'll show you these trucks coming this way. I don't know if you can see the trucks. They're coming down now. There's 1 there, 2 and 3, whereas they were at standstill earlier. So hopefully it looks like there is a way. Traffic is moving again, so looks like they've done their job. There we go. Taliban passing. So it worked. two-way traffic flow. Happy days. Now we just need to move. That's all we need. Moving.
Varför det så
No.
vad public, nej?
Oh my gosh. I thought he was gonna go over.
No. They came here, they are workers.
Yeah, it's them that had shovels, isn't it? We are moving again. We are moving again, and if you get stuck, they just help push your car. You gotta know what you're doing to be driving on these roads because. Alright, few cars. I think there is black ice now here. This is where we are actually stuck. Well, most people are stuck. And then they will try and sort of like help with the push. Yeah, it's definitely black ice. You can see. Definitely. It's quite thick as well. There they are with their chains. If you get stuck, they might use the chains on you. There you go. He's putting one now on his wheels. Yeah, this is where a lot of people are stuck. So proper ice. Well, it's moving slowly, quite impressive. Look how. Yeah, it's really thick. The problem is it was snowed here when we came 2 days ago, and the snow literally just snowed on top of the other snow, really. So yeah, it's quite bad. It's quite bad around here. So you can see traffic is stuck here. Literally, I've got the best driver. Don't ask, he just pushes forward. It's really quite bad. It's proper black ice. So I'm trying to push him out of, yeah, it won't budge. So good. As you can see over there where we've just passed the trucks and we've just literally cleared. There's more. It's a little bit of a steep hill as well, which is understandable. Look how thick, guys, the snow is. All the snow has fallen on the road, really. It's covering one side of the road. So these are the guys I was talking about, young lads with the shovels doing their work here. The road here is quite pretty bad. Yeah, there's a big hole, which I think it's really getting stuck. I can smell the tire burning. He's out. Nobody pushed us, guys. I told you my driver is amazing. Literally. That was crazy. I've never seen anything like it. Literally. We are out. Wow. Yeah, this is what the problem is here. Even though the roads are small, the snow, the fresh snow is also falling straight onto the road, which is making it quite hard. Guys, I don't know how the hell he did it with his small car, but my driver really experienced, and we didn't have to be pushed out. At one stage, the car was slanted on the side, and literally I thought we're not coming out of here, but somehow, don't know how, managed to get out. So it's a bit of a stampede, like cars stuck. So we're slowly getting there. So hopefully not long now we should clear this area, which is now donned with proper black ice on here. There's basically no road. You can't, because of the snow. Snow has covered the whole thing. Did you walk?
Yeah.
You look frozen.
Yeah, I walk.
Oh my goodness, how long was that walk? You literally walked. For how long?
You went along for me?
No, wasn't that long. No, it hasn't been that long. Maybe 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes. Yeah, not that long.
So, by the way, sorry, I took off the car and...
Yeah, you know where there was when we're going the other day that way, where like the boys were.
Yeah.
Again, it's the same spot, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everybody was getting pushed. He drove without. We got stuck a bit. I'm thinking, oh my gosh, we know how we're gonna get out of here. He got the car out.
No, this...
It's crazy. Oh, road looks clear now. Even though we're behind, we're now on the way to Kabul.
That way it was lots of
house.
No, I
Now it
think
was
it's
very
that
big.
top, isn't it? It's that top that. Yeah.
قاطعك بسیار خراب بود سلیپ کرد از زدن باز یک ما را چی خراب کرد یک بیناموس کشید اینجا میگن
Just arrived at the gate to Kabul.
نرفتی
Bit of
بامیان
a queue,
گفتیم
but we are here now. We're in the city now. It's very windy, but at least it's not raining. Seen what I'm gonna have. I've just seen what I'm gonna have before I even order. No, not a pizza. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. They're in front of you. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, it's somebody's birthday. I think somebody's birthday here. Somebody's gonna sit here. Should we go in the corner maybe? Yeah, I think it's somebody's birthday there. Should we go here, yeah? Here? It's okay? Okay. Okay, okay. Do you think they take cards here? Do you think they'll take card payment? Yeah? No? Right, unless we'll see if we see a bank later on. We see a bank, so I can draw cash. That'll be good. Thank you. Right, so we just stopped for lunch since we were stuck by Bamyan. We're back in Kabul now, and we're gonna have some food, and then after we're gonna try and finish up the rest of today. Oh, I'm so tired. I'm really tired. It's been a long one. And my cold was finishing as well, but because of yesterday's rain, I think it just started again. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I've I've got one last pack of lemsip, which I think I can have tonight. And then let me quickly show you guys the menu. This is where we are, the kitchen. And so it's really like fast food. They've got burgers, fish, some juices. I think there's pizza, appetizers, main course. I think I'm definitely gonna try the pomegranate juice. Bellies are full. We're on the move again. It's a little bit windy, but it's still not raining, which is good. But Sadat tells me that it should be raining now and tomorrow and the day after tomorrow. I said we had enough rain
The weather forecast
yesterday.
says not me.
Yeah, but you opened the weather forecast. Let's just fingers crossed it doesn't start raining until at least we've done half of what we need to do, or at least until we finished. After that, it can rain as much as it wants. So you could tell now you like in a like city center, like cosmopolitan kind of area. The vibe, the air, the people. Also, there's more ladies out now that I've seen. And I've seen about maybe one or two people that are like in casual clothes. So yeah, you could tell you're in a city.
A lot of buildings,
Yeah.
very tall and high buildings in the city, but where are they now?
It's pouring down with rain. I gotta walk like an egg because my boots don't have grippers on them. So anything, I'll be. There's a gap there. I'm very good, thank you. Is that all? Oh. You know, the weather, guys, is telling me you need to come back to Afghanistan because it was fine until I got up here, which is supposed to have like stunning views, and now I'm gonna have to. They're not really that clear now, so we'll see how it looks like.
The reason that we can tell to the people that Afghanistan is not a scary country. You can come here and see how happy people are. And safe they are.
You've heard what Sadai said, so that's a sign for me. So I will be coming back definitely, but with better weather, not this weather here, because it's pouring. Right, let's take a picture of this close up. You okay? You want to say hello? You want to say hello? literally, let me sit down because I'm tired. Literally just checked in at the hotel in Kabul. Sadar and Sadar, I keep calling him all different types of names, but finally I've learned that it's Sadar, not Samia or anything I've been saying before. Yeah, Sadar and the driver have left, so I'll see him in the morning. He's gonna come get me in the morning and make my way to the airport. Before I mess everything up, I'm gonna quickly do a room tour for you guys to see what this room looks like, and then I can shower. That's the entryway over there when you come in, which to the left it takes you, as you come in, to your right, then as you come in it takes you to the bathroom. So bathroom is just basin, standard bathroom ready, shower. Rainforest shower head. Gonna see how that one works. At least it's clean. And then there's some wardrobe as you come in. I don't know what's in here. Let's have a look and see. I'm just being nosy. Just empty ready. Yeah. And then as you come in through the door, this is your overview. So you've got a little fridge there, some towels, telly on the wall, some lovely printed curtain, single bed. And I believe when you go through there, when you open these curtains, there's going to be a balcony. Let's have a look. I hope it is. Just guessing. Oops. I don't know. How the hell? Yeah, it is a balcony, but I just need to figure out how to get into it. I will do it this way. Yeah, got a little balcony there. I can see overview to, I believe that's a reception area. It's a nice hotel. Nice hotel. Yeah, there you go, and some greens there. Let me go out, see what's out there. Oh. God. I'm fighting with the curtains, guy. Oh, here we go, we win. So, looks like you can actually go out. Overview of the garden, yeah. Not bad. Yeah. And then back in. Oh my God. This curtain is not my friend. Well, guys, a few hours later, I'm supposed to be on a plane now to Dubai to connect to back to London, but I'm still at the airport in Afghanistan, and unfortunately for us, you probably have seen what happened in the news last night. So got at the airport, checked in, got my boarding pass, and went to the boarding gate. 10 minutes before we were supposed to be boarding, there was no gates to board to, so I started seeing people panicking, kept going to the departure screens, and obviously because my phone is on aeroplane mode, I spotted a gentleman who I assumed spoke English, and asked him what was happening, and he said they've sent an email saying that our flight was cancelled, which honestly I almost fainted because I literally got a connection flight obviously in Dubai. I would have had like 3.5 hours to connect within the airport. So unfortunately for me, that ain't happening, and somebody from the airline had come over to confirm that the flight is delayed. On the board it's still saying schedule, but we should have been gone now because it's 9:40. Flight should have been going now, but with the email and them coming, we're not going. So I don't know what's going to happen because
پرواز حاملشان با مدت 8 ساعت و داخل قرار گرفت. تشکر.
Yeah, so
All passenger traffic has been finalized. Flight from AFC 302 from Kabul
That's
to
us.
Dubai. Their flight is delayed for 8 hours. Thank you.
yeah, 8-hour delay. So we can't leave the airport. Once you're in, I think it's because of security you're in. So yeah, luckily I've got a book, but it is what it is. Either I'm gonna have to purchase a new connection flight when I get to Dubai, or somebody did mention that the airline is gonna sort it out. So fingers crossed, I don't have to buy a new one. It's one of those things, I suppose, that happen when you're traveling, unfortunately. And I'm just gonna go chill now, hopefully doze and have a sleep, because it is what it is. I've alerted Habib, and immediately he said, oh, I saw on the news early hours this morning. I'm not panicking, but I've never missed a flight before, so which I've already checked in on the other flight. So I'll see when I get to Dubai how this one goes. I'll keep you guys updated once I'm in Dubai. Well, guys, yeah, we're still at the airport. It's now, let me see, what's the time? 11:47. So I've tried getting information. There's not a lot of information you can get here. It's really hard. I don't want to say because I'm a woman, but I've been getting the information from a gentleman from Bamyan who's traveling with his family because he speaks English. I think there's a language barrier as well. I did manage to speak to one staff who I said, you know, if or when we get to Dubai, who do I speak to in terms of the flights that I would have missed? And he said, well, you just go to the help desk and then you're going to get help. And then I turned around and I said to him, what is the reason really behind the flights being, you know, grounded or being delayed? He said it's a technical issue. Don't know if I believe that, but that's what he's given. If I'm honest, I'm not gonna say it's the truth because it's not just our flight that was delayed. There was other airline as well that were grounded. So I really think it has to do with, you know, the strike that Iran did on Israel. Obviously, I know if you're flying, you've got to go through somebody's airspace and all that. So I know it's got nothing to do with Afghanistan before people start commenting like you shouldn't have gone, you know, to... Hi.
If you want food, they give you.
Oh,
give you
okay.
a golden cross and they will give.
Where is it? Where at the counter, at the shopping counter? Okay, thank you. All right, thanks. I'll go there now. Yeah, and so it's... Where was I? Yeah, I think it has to do with like the air space and all that. Yeah, and it is a frustrating situation, but when things like this happen, it's not just about you. There's other people in the same boat as you, so it's pointless really, you know, trying to kick off about it, especially in this country. You're not going to get anywhere. Venting and all that, you're not going to get anywhere. So, yeah, it's really pointless. Right, the lady just told me now they're handing out food. I got my bank cards, which are useless to me right now, and I haven't got any Afghan money. I think I've got about £10 in my pockets, which they probably won't accept. So I'm gonna go and try and see if I could get this food and eat, because I am starving. I didn't even have breakfast this morning because I got here so early in the morning. But I will keep you guys updated on the situation, what's happening. Okay. let me go find this food. Right, I'm gonna go try and hunt for some food because I am starving. I haven't eaten since this morning. So it looks like if you go somewhere there, you can just produce your boarding pass and then they're handing out food. And then once I've finished eating, then I'm gonna go back to sleep because I am tired, absolutely tired. I went to bed quite early last night, so I can be up early. Right, got my lunch. I'm gonna go eat now. I think it's chicken and some orangey drink or whatever it is, because they were offering, I had to ask what meat is it, because I can only eat like chicken, so they must have looked at me thinking what the hell. But yeah, I'm gonna eat now and then hopefully after that. Oh guys, joys of traveling. I keep saying, you know, a lot of times we don't, when we travel, I'm taking my shoes off. Hang on, I'm gonna have to put everything down because I only got one hand while I'm holding the camera. So, oh come on, shoe. Here we go. Yeah, as I was saying, when we're traveling, we don't take into account all the stuff that might go wrong. We always think about the good stuff and, you know, getting from one space to another. And now something like this happen and you're thinking, oh my God. But it is what it is. You just deal with it and you move along. This is really good. Absolutely yummy. And some chicken wrap. And I've got a can. So I'm gonna eat now. And then I'm gonna finish eating and then I'm gonna have a nap because I still got another 6 hours to kill. So hopefully when I wake up I'm gonna be refreshed. Had a nap and I feel so much better now. But I've looked at the flight thingy, schedule. Our flight is back now on, I think it said it's flying back 6:15, so hopefully we'll get on that one because I'm just so over being here now. I'm just, yeah, I was in the room obviously earlier where I was eating, but obviously there's kids now screaming. I've got a headache from that. So I'm gonna go try get some water to hydrate myself, and then we are now gonna be back on schedule hopefully by, I think it says 6:15. Let me double check. It's got something red on it, but I don't know what that means. So I'm gonna assume we're still going. It's delayed. So I think it's delayed from the earlier flight. So yeah, hopefully we'll get on that one and go. But you know what I find amazing? Just as I woke up, they were calling a flight, I think, to Dubai, which is something 308 because ours is 302, and it's saying it's boarding, and I'm thinking, why didn't you just put us on that flight? So I'm not sure why the flight is delayed anymore, whether it's a technical issue or whether it's the flying issue, but it is what it is, like I said. So hopefully we can get on that one. I just thought I'll give you guys a quick update. So if we do get on it, let me see. It is now, I think, just after 3. Yeah, so I still got 2.5 hours to go to and I'm kind of like trying to be as secretive as possible recording this, because everyone is staring at me thinking, what the hell is she doing? But it is what it is, again, as I've said. Right, let me go find this water, and then hopefully by the time we get on the flight, I'll feel so much better. Oh, finally guys, we have boarded. The plane is here. It's now around 5 o'clock. I did get a phone call from Emirates in Dubai saying I was missing my flight, and I was like, well, I'm stuck in Afghanistan, but yeah, thank God. So that's an hour early actually, because we're supposed to be boarding 6:15. It's now 5 o'clock. So I am hoping, fingers crossed, when I get to Dubai, they'll be able to put me on a flight tonight, or at least first thing tomorrow morning, so at least I'm home tomorrow. So all is good, guys, all is good. Guys, I'm finally in Dubai at the airport, but the drama doesn't end with me, honestly. If I could cry now, I will cry, but it's actually making me laugh, this whole situation. So I've always known that if you book your flights with a third party, sometimes you get in trouble, and for me that was the case. So when I booked my flight to Dubai, I booked it through a third party. I didn't go direct with Dubai, with Emirates Airline, because the cost was £400 extra, which now I wish I've paid it, because what I've gone through now, it's just not worth the stress and all the stuff that I've done. To cut the long story short, I think last I spoke to you guys, we were boarding the flights from Afghanistan. So I boarded in Afghanistan and got to Dubai. Obviously, the flight had already left. The Emirates did ring me to say the gate is closing. So I kind of like said, oh, I'm actually stuck in Afghanistan. But obviously, because I had checked the night before, so they assumed I was going on that flight. So anyway, I literally, she was like, oh, okay, fine. And I then got to Dubai, went to the Flight Dubai desk, and the lady said, you are not on the list. That literally, I kind of knew what was coming. So she said, okay, give me your boarding pass from Afghanistan. I'll go find out. And then she comes back, guys, and she goes like, well, the reason you are not on the list that I've got is because you booked through a third party, and unfortunately there is nothing we can do for you. So I just looked at her and I said, honestly, I can't get on the next flight. She was like, no, you'll have to speak to the people that you booked via, which, you know, with third parties, you've booked. If you miss your flights, that's not their problem. Anyway, so I then sat down, chilled, as I was, cool like a cucumber. Sat down and I went online. I think I went on the Dubai website. The only flights they had were business class and first class, and I was like, no, I ain't paying that. And then I checked on the Qatar website. They also did not have anything because I needed flights for today or tomorrow morning. So my then last option is exactly what I've done before. I went with a third party. I went to Skyscanner, and the website that, because normally Skyscanner will show you about 5 websites selling the same ticket. The cheapest one was about £500 through, this is even like God playing a joke on me, because the ticket was by BA. I haven't flown with BA in 17 years because they pissed me off a few years ago, and I stopped flying with them. It wasn't so much the airline, it's the service you get from them. But that is why I'm saying God was playing joke on me on this one, because it was BA. So I thought, you know what, that's fine. I need to get home, and the flight is tomorrow morning, which is at 9 a.m. in the morning, and I get home at 2:10 in the afternoon. And I thought, perfect. It is now 11:15 here in Dubai. So I thought, okay, another 8 hours or so. So I then booked the flight. The stress, I tell you guys, that I went through now trying to get the confirmation, because it said the tickets might take up to 3 days to show. And I'm like, no, I need this ticket to show like now, because I'm flying like as in now. So I managed somehow to download their app, went on the app, and then it showed straight away. And then what I've done, because I've got the BA Executive Lounge account, not lounge, executive account, which I know it's like a shopping portal, but you can also check for your flight on that. So I checked for my flight, and I put the reference number, and it showed that it is an existing flight, because you never know with these third parties. And then I jumped on a bus to take me to Terminal 1, which was a bit of a ride. And as soon as I got on Terminal, there's a section there with different airlines, like your Turkish airline, BA. I went to the counter and I said, look, I'm flying with BA tomorrow morning. Is there any chance you can check for me that I am on that flight? Because I've just booked the tickets via a third party and I don't want surprises. And I explained to the lady what had happened. And I said, obviously, I flew with Qatar and the mushmasha happened, so I had to buy a new ticket, and I want to make sure that I haven't wasted my money. So they were so lovely, bless her, the lady. She said passports, she checked for me, and I happened to be on the flight. She said, yeah, you are on the flight. Come back at 6 a.m. and we will sort you out, so we can give you your boarding pass. So it is a BA, BA airline that I'm going with, which is amazing. So I'm gonna go try and find the lounge, because I've got an airport card that I can use. But also I might check how much the hotel is gonna cost me, because the lady from Fly Dubai said whatever cost that I accumulate between now and until I get home, whether it's food or whatever, I just need to keep the receipt. And then she's given me an email that I need to write to them and explain what had happened and how much I've spent with my booking reference number, and then they will reimburse me. So like I said on my Instagram stories, it is important when you are a frequent traveler to have either £1,000 sitting there or more, just for things like this, a credit card, which is only going to be for emergencies. Like today, this is an emergency. Also, so a credit card or £1,000, or just make sure when you book your flight, you book directly with the airlines. Don't go on the third parties. I know sometimes it's like you're trying to save money, but it becomes a nuisance after. So yeah, that's where we are. I'm gonna go look for a lounge so I can chill, have some food, and then hopefully if I could find the hotel, then go to sleep until tomorrow morning. So I'll pick up the camera when I'm actually making my way home, because this girl is tired. And yeah, that's the update so far. Still on yesterday's clothes, but at least if I refresh, then I know that I'm gonna feel better at the lounge now. And again, one of those things when you're a traveler, frequent traveler, it's useful to have, because they come in handy. So yeah, let's shower, eat, refuel, and we'll be ready to get home tomorrow.